Welcome to Trion's Realm. Today we're going to take a look at the physical version of Collection of Mana for the Nintendo Switch. Now if you're a fan of the long-running Mana series here in the States, this is a pretty good collection. What you get is Final Fantasy Adventure, which is actually the first game in the series, but when they brought it over here to the States, it wasn't really well known, so Square decided to ride off of the Final Fantasy name. Its sequel, Secret of Mana, which came to the Super Nintendo and is a Stone Cold classic, and you also get Trials of Mana, which up until now has never been released officially here in the States. Now there is a 3D remake on the Switch, and I would argue that both versions are worth owning if you're a fan of the series. Trials of Mana has a lot of different replay options because it has 6 playable characters, and they all kind of offer you different paths and different aspects of the story, so the replay value is pretty high. So what I would recommend is to play through with a specific set of characters in the 3D remake, and play through with a different set of characters in the original 2D. That way you're getting 2 different experiences of the same game. Now the game is a tiny 356 megabyte file, which makes sense considering that these are largely Game Boy and Super Nintendo ROMs that have been updated into HD. This means that the Collection of Mana comes on a 1 gigabyte cartridge. Unfortunately, the extras are a little light. I kind of wish they went further with giving you a little bit more history of the series. They should have added some extra stuff into it, such as a bestiary or an encyclopedia of the series, or maybe even talk about some of the other titles and how they all interlink with each other. The series has had a long history, and it's kind of a shame that they didn't celebrate that here and go the full 9 in terms of throwing in a lot of stuff to celebrate the history of the series. But what you do get is pretty nice. The games are presented nicely. You get some different color options in the case of the Game Boy game, Final Fantasy Adventure. You can adjust the screen size for the games, but unfortunately you're kind of locked into specific borders, which may irritate some people who want to have like a solid black border instead of the ones that are enforced on you. I kind of wish that they had gone a little bit further with the display options and given you a little bit more to work with, but what's here works well and the games play well. The biggest complaint I'd have to make would be the pricing. Now if you keep an eye out in the case of the physical version, you can get it about half price, somewhere in the range of 20 to 25 bucks, but its standard asking price, which was $40 when it first came out, is utterly ridiculous for what you're getting. Now, as I said before, had they gone the extra mile and added in a bunch of stuff to celebrate the history of the series, there may be an argument. But as it stands, these are essentially 3 ROMs on a cartridge, and charging $40 for that, it's a little ridiculous. Now, if you can get this for around $20, I would absolutely recommend this collection. It's a great set of games, and with Trials of Mana, this being the first time that we're getting an official translation for it over here in the States, it's worth it for that alone. Just do yourself a favor and don't go for full asking price. What do you guys think? Have you played the Mana series throughout the years? Are you a fan? Let us know in the comments down below. If this video helped you and you'd like to see more, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.